Warning: this video contains strong language and opinions. If you're easily offended, don't watch.
Hey there, YouTube, Matt Witch here. I finally got an editing program. I actually did my channel trailer the other night, which was kind of a bitch. This is going to be my first actual video using an editing program. Uh, all my reactions, everything that I'm doing, might seem slightly staged because they kind of are now that I actually have the resources and everything. As you watch this video, you're going to see that it might be a little glitchy, or the volumes might be off a little bit between my videos and his videos. Um, don't worry about it. Like I said, this is my first time using an editing program for video creation, so just bear with me. Anyways, this guy is Wazulu. He made a video about basically how he had to understand how the origins of life and evolution are intertwined in some way, shape, or form. Anybody who's passed high school knows that evolution does help out with the origin of life. That is the whole purpose, to figure out where we came from. But let's hear it from him. Let's see what he's got to say. Wazulu, bring it in.
A common claim I've heard from the anti-creationary community was again repeated in the comments section of my rants number 93 and 94. As I pointed out in that rant, evolution has life arising from non-life, in direct violation of well-established scientific and natural laws. Of course, the anti-creationists then turn around and try and pull a fast one, claiming that evolution does not attempt to explain the origin of life.
Okay, I don't know who's telling you this kind of stuff, but that's the whole purpose of evolution, is to find out where we came from, how life began, what was the first living organism. Duh.
It goes something like this. Supposedly, humans and apes branched off from an unknown common ancestor, an ape-like creature. This ape-like creature evolved from a missing mammal ancestor, which evolved from the missing amphibian ancestor, which evolved from the missing fish ancestor, which evolved from the missing vertebrate ancestor, which evolved from the missing invertebrate ancestor, which evolved from the missing single-celled ancestor, which evolved from...
Wow, that's an old ass fucking tree. I haven't seen one of those since... Fuck. Alright, that little evolution tree is just it's just a hypothesis of before the ape man. It is actually, we have proven that we do have a connection correlating with some sort of common ancestors between us and chimpanzees.
Wait a minute. Why did you stop there? Evolution has already lost the race if it didn't even get off the starting block.
Evolution lost the race? Evolution left creation in its dust. You want to know why? Because as evolution is running, creationists is sitting there like, "Dad, don't firmly up, but nah."
Evolution and the origin of life are intrinsically connected. At least, according to our school textbooks then. In this high school textbook being used right here in Ontario, complete with the Ontario Ministry of Education seal of approval on it, we find in the evolution section the Stanley Miller experiment, which of course is an attempt to explain the origin of life from non-life by natural processes.
Yes, Stanley Lloyd Miller did create an experiment for this purpose. And it is actually still being used today, because this is what we're going off of. And later on, I will explain to you how this works.
In fact, on the next page, we read, the evolution evolution of self-replicating molecular systems and cell-like structures is a vital area of investigation among scientists who study the origin of life.
This was the whole purpose of Stanley Miller's experiment. Not even kidding.
Glenn Coe's The Biology, the Dynamics of Life also made the connection between the origin of life and evolution in no uncertain terms. First, by showing the Miller-Urey experiment and stating the first forms of life may have been prokaryotes that evolved from a protocell. In other words, non-living material.
Well, lucky for you, I did my research and found this article, which explains that this little guy is a protocell who goes through a bunch of natural processes, takes an energy, leaves it out, and then evolves into this, which is called a prokaryote. Prokaryote. And then a prokaryote can even evolve into a eukaryote. So,
at the very least, it's hypocritical to teach us in the schools that evolution explains the origin of life.
So what I'm hearing is you want to teach our kids that a big sky daddy came down on nothing and poof, here we all are, and that's it, no questions asked. There you go. Yeah, there's a place called church. Teach them there.
Then, when we creationists call you on it, you try and pull a fast one and tell us that no, evolution does not attempt to explain the origin of life.
Then, whoever's telling you this crap didn't pass high school. Just say it.
The Harvard website has a beautiful website portraying pictures and videos of cosmic evolution from the Big Bang right through to our future. Brock Lee actually speculated that the reasons the evolutionists portray evolution in this way is to bolster the appearance of plausibility. If they can convince you that a planet can evolve by natural processes, then it sounds more believable that life could have evolved by natural processes.
Oh, are you done being stupid yet? Duh. Astronomers view that out in the grand expanse of space, you know, because it is bigger than what we know, they're still witnessing stars being born and stars dying. Solar systems just coming around and making a loving family. You know, things like that. Yes. So to evolve means to just come from here and go to here. I have no problems with the universe evolving.
So now, right smack dab in the middle of this long, beautiful myth of evolution, you want to now remove an entire chapter in the middle of the book?
Not at all. We want the whole book. You know, kind of like the Dead Sea Scrolls in your Bible.
You wish to claim that evolution does not explain the origin of life? I'm sorry. That is disingenuous, hypocritical, and I would dare say even deceitful.
Kind of like all the religions that have a creationist story.
As you saw for yourself, the origin of life is a crucial chapter in the evolution myth. But life cannot arise from non-life. That's a scientific fact.
And thanks to me and my actual research and proving it to you, you know, now you're just a little bit smarter. I'm not going to give you that much credit, though.
Therefore, because evolution has life arising from non-life, in direct violation of well-established scientific and natural laws, then that means evolution is neither scientific nor natural. By definition of the word, evolution is a supernatural process.
The whole purpose of science is to research and explain the natural world. It cannot even dip its frickin' pinky toe into the pool of supernatural bullshit. Just
If you're so quick to embrace the supernatural, then why are you so quick to reject the author of the supernatural, the Lord Jesus Christ?
the reason why so many people refute the Bible but accept science is because science actually has its evidence right here in front of you, where you can reach it. It's not some sort of little hidden secret. The Bible is not considered evidence. It has not been founded to be true in any historical sense whatsoever. There have been no findings that prove anything of the Bible. And you can claim that there has been all day long, but I want to see the evidence. Where is the evidence that says this archaeological team found historical evidence? And personally, the reason why I don't follow the Bible or Christianity is because of the hatred and bigotry that happens within your own community, outwardly and inwardly. You can't know who's the real Christian. You know, I hear that argument all the time. Oh, well, they're not a real Christian. What is a real Christian? And for all the other hatred that goes on, I just can't. How can you hate somebody just because they're gay? You're gay, you're going to hell. You're an abomination to God. That doesn't sound loving or peaceful at all. Especially the Westboro Baptist Church. They're just fucking nut jobs when it comes to homosexuals. Just fucking nuts. I don't even understand how anybody can follow Christianity when it promotes sexism that women can't teach, that they gotta shut up whenever their husband tells them to. It's sad, really. It really is. And a lot of people don't like the message that they've read in the Bible. And a lot of people don't want to follow extreme dietary restrictions and what they can and cannot wear. And the final thing that we have a problem with, especially me, is that I don't take kindly to threats. I don't care where it's coming from. I don't take kindly to threats. And just because I don't believe or I don't follow some sort of higher entity, just because I don't follow that particular one, I'm going to go to hell? Right there, buddy. Right there. So, I hope you all learned something. Alright, that does it for today. If you enjoyed watching this, hit that like button, share it with your friends and family, and maybe subscribe. Hit that little subscribe button right there, right here. Yeah? Don't click the screen, I can't do that yet. And, as always, blessed be.